from 2014. It was long ago, but D'Artagnan died on this day, 1673. His life was dramatized and romanticized by Dumas in The Three Musketeers. 20 years after, Vicomte De Braggelonne, Madame Louise de la Valliere, and The Man in the Iron Mask. Still, he lived a fascinating life, addicted to adrenaline. As governor, he was despised and did not enjoy the life, and so died on campaign, aged 62. There have been significant deaths on this day. In 2009, Farrah Fawcett spoiled the glorious death of Michael Jackson. Farrah died too young, Michael too old. One man said to be responsible was not given the medal he deserved, but jailed for a time protesting his love for Michael. 3 brothers and a nephew died on this day in 1876, among many others. There were high-ranking officers, 2 generals and a colonel. During the Civil War, an ambitious captain, he overheard a commanding officer wonder how deep a river crossing was. George rode out to the middle of the river on his horse, water lapping the horse's legs, and called out, "It's this deep, sir." But on this day, in 1876, General George Custer was said to have uttered the last words, "Hurrah, boys, we've got 'em. We'll finish them up and then go home to our station." But Little Bighorn was where he fell. Significant births include Louis Mountbatten and George Orwell, Carly Simon, Tim Finn, Craig Johnston, and George Michael. Louis was great. Louis was the great-grandson of Queen Victoria. He was foundational to the creation of Electrical Engineers, IEE, and showed great daring in executing his command in war. Murdered by the IRA in an act of terror where he was an old man. By way of contrast, Orwell was upper class and led a charmed life, being taught French by Aldous Huxley at Eton, an upper-class twit whose words have been embraced enthusiastically by the left. The tragedy of George's life was that he wasn't born as rich as his dad had been. George, writing, can be measured by his brittle inability to appreciate the greatness of Kipling. The Mann Act was passed in 1910. On this day, it made it illegal to take a woman across the state borders in the U.S. for immoral purposes. In 1976, the Missouri governor rescinded the 150-year-old Mormon extermination order. Someone had not liked door knockers. In 1906, a millionaire shot dead an architect, not for salacious building reasons. The guy had an affair with the millionaire's wife. There's no evidence he was Mormon. The crowning puzzle of the day had 2 wealthy hucksters standing side by side, Clive Palmer and Al Gore. That's it for today. I don't see anyone here, so if you come by this later on and you like it, like it! Also, feel free to comment and share. Spread the love. Be well.